FrameUpNow understands why house plans are often rejected by city plan reviewers, and here's what we have done about it. Every FrameUpNow plan is engineered to the International Building Code, IBC, and includes a dedicated IBC structural stamp for the complete building skeleton. This aligns our plans with the same international model code adopted by state and local jurisdictions, significantly streamlining approvals and reducing review cycles. The International Code Council, ICC, publishes a family of international model codes, I-codes, for the engineering of most anything to do with building in support of living conditions. The International Building Code is the structural backbone of those model codes for load paths, lateral resistance, wind, seismic, and gravity loads, and wall panels, trusses, and bracing systems for buildings. When a state adopts a building code, it almost always adopts the IBC. So, when your plans are engineered and stamped to the International Building Code standard, you are already compliant with the core structural standard the jurisdictions enforce, and local and state review becomes a verification process, not a reinterpretation exercise. An IBC stamp on the structural skeleton means the structure has been engineered to internationally recognized load cases and performance-based IBC requirements. All calculations are traceable, reviewable, and standardized. FrameUpNow fully engineers the skeleton and includes wall-by-wall engineering calculations, truss engineering, explicit cross-bracing details, defined load paths from roof to foundation. The FrameUpNow plans include both an IBC stamp and the stamp of an engineer licensed in your state. This FrameUpNow double stamp approach removes ambiguity before the plans ever reach a reviewer. This is why your plans are likely to move quickly through approval. Structural approval of your plan is achieved when the building skeleton complies with the adopted IBC and the foundation is engineered and stamped by a local state engineer. Upon request, and with a customer-supplied site plan and soil report, FrameUpNow is capable of providing a double-stamped foundation plan. At this very moment, the state is no longer being asked to judge design intent. They are simply confirming compliance with the adopted model code. That is exactly what plan reviewers want. From a plan reviewer's standpoint, the IBC is their rulebook. An IBC-engineered skeleton uses familiar terminology, matches their review checklist. Your plans are easier to approve because they speak the same language as the code official, your plans remove discretion and guesswork, and your plans demonstrate due diligence up front. You might ask, why doesn't FrameUpNow engineer to a lesser standard, the International Residential Code, IRC? The IRC is a prescriptive model code intended primarily for 1- and 2-family dwellings, simpler structural systems, limited spans and configurations. On the other hand, the International Building Code, IBC, is a performance-based model code intended for engineered structural systems, custom designs, and explicit load path analysis. FrameUpNow is held to a higher standard. While some residential structures may fall within the IRC, FrameUpNow engineers structural systems using the International Building Code to explicitly resolve loads, load paths, and lateral resistance, improving clarity during review and inspection. The IBC provides a clear framework for engineered structural systems where explicit calculations and defined load paths are beneficial for review. FrameUpNow uses the same building code framework trusted for complex structures to ensure clarity, safety, and smoother approvals. Chat with us, set a meeting with us, or just pick up the phone and give us a call. Thanks for watching, and please don't be a stranger.